welcome everyone to a special edition of We Go Chew. Join us for an intense episode as Chivas faces off against América in the decisive second leg of the semifinals, all to be decided in La Capital Rojiblanca. The key moments of the first leg, the strategy, and the players to keep an eye on. Tune in for all the insights. Ready? Let's begin.
Ahora, no existe la palabra cansancio. No existe. Trabajaron, se sacrificaron. Hace 5 meses que vienen corriendo.
El nene que levanta la vista, mete centro, cabezazo, gol de la Chivas. ¡Gol!
Tienen la oportunidad hoy. Compromiso y lealtad por ustedes mismos. Por ustedes. Vayan a buscar el partido. No sientan cansancio de nada. Sufran, jueguen y vayan a buscar el resultado, carajo. ¡Dale!
Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Latinoamerica, and all the Chiva hermanos y hermanas around the globe, all the mothers and misters, Chiva brothers and sisters. Welcome to We Go Chew Live. We're transmitting directly from La Perla Tapatía, home to the most glorious of teams, el Club Deportivo Guadalajara. Bienvenidos todos a We Go Chew Live. We're at the very center of the Chivaverse right now. My name is Robert Amarelli. Joining me today are Gabi and Alfredo. Gabi, ¿cómo estás?
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of We Go to Live Semifinal Edition. It's happening. It's here. Semifinals are here. And we already played the first leg yesterday against América, and it was a very exciting game. We're going to talk everything about that game exactly in a couple of minutes. Of course, our weekly MVP pick. I guess you can start guessing right now who it is. We're going to talk about our Chingonas and the Campeonas Tour 2024 and a lot of more information coming up for you. Hi, everybody that's already joining the chat on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube of Chivas. And of course, in Telemundo Deportes, if you are in the United States. Welcome, everybody. And Alfredo, how are you, my friend?
Hi, Gabi. Hi, Robert. Hi, Hermanos. Still thinking about yesterday's match. Still thinking about many things, many positive aspects that I saw about El Rebaño. Would like to use this show to reply to some messages that I've seen after the match that I completely disagree with. But in the meantime, I would like to say hello to everyone on the chat. Curtis Williams, who's watching us from Arkansas, Yamilet Andrade, Iker Esparza, Marilu, Francisco Fraga, Luis Vasquez, who's watching us from Querétaro, Mariana González, Ángel Harrison Merino, Samantha Padilla, Juan, Uriel, Mario Uribe. Hello to everyone who's watching us. Please join us. Please be with us during the next hour, during the next 45 minutes. Send your WhatsApp messages to the number on screen. There we have it, plus 52 133 26 67 241, plus 52 133 26 67 241. Very happy, very excited to be here with you guys. How are you?
We're all that hyped because what's going on? What happened yesterday at the center of the Chivaverse has us all biting our nails.
Exactly.
Or ¿cómo te sentiste, Gabi? Were you able to? What's up?
I have to confess, I was very nervous. I mean, every time we play against América, it's regular season, Liguilla, I don't care. It's against América, and it's always like this feeling of I don't care. I want to win this game. Please send us a question. Here's the number, and you can also join us live on the show. But yes, I was very nervous, but also when I saw the game developing and all the circumstances and the situations from the starting 11, I started to feel a little bit more comfortable, and I liked what I saw. I mean, we are going to get deeper into it, but I am at peace and very aware of what can happen in El Estadio Azteca. But I think we have a pretty good chance, and that's good to say, considering that we went in nil in the first leg. But I have a good feeling. So it's not necessarily I'm nervous because, oh my God, it's just like I just want it to be over with because I know Chivas can do it. What do you guys
agree
think?
with you. Agree with you completely. And we're going to talk more about this, obviously, in a little while. Alfredo, what was briefly your first impression of yesterday's match?
Yes. So as I said on the intro, I would like to reply to some messages that I've seen in the press that yesterday's match was a boring match, and I think that they're just using the 0-0 on the score to say that message. But if you actually saw the match, it was a really good match, and I'm not even saying it as a Chivas supporter. I'm just saying it as a neutral spectator. Like, if you were a neutral spectator watching last night's match, you should have enjoyed the good football, the good rhythm, mainly employed by Chivas, because we gotta say that Chivas was better. That's undoubtable. But it was a really good match. It was electric. It had a rhythm. And I would even say that I was kind of pleased that the referee was not whistling every single time, because he permitted the rhythm of the play, and it was a really, really good match, really entertaining match. And on Chivas, specifically focusing on Chivas, I think that Chivas played really well, very disciplined, very relaxed. As Gabi said, they were not nervous, but they were focused, but they were not nervous. They knew what they were doing, but they were not desperate. And besides that, they also knew that they still have another 90 minutes, that they only need one goal. So I really liked Chivas last night. I really liked the sobriety with that the team faced the match. It was really, really pleasing to see Chivas last night.
Yes, well, hold on. We're still going to have time to go back into details. But of course, you guys know what's going to happen next. My friends, everybody in the chat, I see people already have guessed who is going to be our MVP. Ooh. Not only for this match, because I have something to add to that, but who's the MVP? Who was the one that sweat that extra gota de sangre? Because I saw it live. What did you guys think?
So we always hint who it can possibly be, but as I'm going to quote Robert again, magnificent playing yesterday, superb.
Yes.
I don't know, he was like unstoppable yesterday. He's a defender, so please start guessing. Everybody start guessing. I already saw somebody guessing it right, but yeah, and he's like, in exactly these kind of games, he's like always like in tune. Like when we play against Pumas, hint number 2, when we play Pumas, he's like, oh, here it goes, So hello everybody. No, it's not Tala, Marilu. It's not Tala.
It's
Piojo, Alicia. It's not Piojo. One more.
That was my previous choice. One more. Come on, one more. Who is it? Who is it?
Someone guessed.
Oh yeah, a bunch of people have put it.
Another hint.
Put it up.
Very obvious.
I'll give you another hint. Mozo is on fire. Mozo is on fire. Everybody, drum roll, please. Who has that drum roll? Right? It's of course.
Yes, you got it right. Yes.
Alan Mozo, man. He was like on fire. More than on fire, not just yesterday, because we have to go back. We did Saturday's match. Mozo and Castillo did a great job. But yesterday, man, this guy, I think he represented every one of the Chivermanos. And I think he represented physically what you were saying, Gabi. When it's América, we don't want to lose. We don't want to lose. ¿Cómo lo viste? ¿Cómo viste a Alan Mozo?
As I always, I have like the greatest eyes for him, and I always praise him a lot, obviously. But it's when there's like these important games where he turns into a complete beast, like beast mode. It's nobody can past him. Like, he is una muralla, you know, he's like a great wall, Alan Mozo, and he is super fast, and he is against every single player no matter what, and in the cleanest way possible, because I can see a lot of people already saying like, oh my god, blah blah blah, whatever. It was clean, people.
Because of that face plant? Is that what we're talking about right now?
As you were saying, he represented like a lot of Chivas hermanos in specific moments of yesterday's game, but okay, it is what it is, and it's football, right? It's a contact sport sometimes. But yeah, he's fearless, and he's having very good games. And again, like, he shows up when he has to like really show up. And again, our defense is like super solid and super strong. So
I love our defense right now. I love it's like my favorite part of the team right now. Alfredo, ¿tú cómo viste al joven Alan Mozo?
No, he definitely had some fighting spirit going on last night. He was on it, you know. He was on it. He was disciplined. I think he also understood very well, along with Castillo on the other wing. I think they were kind of understanding each other for the overall collective good of the team. I think Mozo was good at the back. He was good up front. He was espabilado, you know. He won the back of the American defender a couple of times, and well, that play that he played from behind, doing that magic that he then played for Alvarado. I think that between Alvarado and Mozo, there's a really important society going on, and well, his crosses were also pretty accurate, and I think that Mozo was fantastic last night.
He was magnificent all over the place, but that, you know, it was hard for me to choose yesterday because, as you said, Alfredo, as you mentioned before we went into the MVP, everybody really made that extra effort, every one of them. I couldn't really decide. I love Tala. Tala didn't have a lot of work yesterday, though, you know, but he's been big. We're going to talk a little bit more about him later on, but he was big. My oso believer, por favor. Che. I mean, I was afraid. I think he was going to eat everybody alive, man. They had to pull him back. And we're going to talk a little bit about Oso when he came on. I mean, it was like there had been no difference. I do, you know, like I said, we're going to talk more about the match, but out of everyone, including Piojo, because I see Alicia mentioned Alvarado did a great job. He did. I agree with you, Alicia. But who are we going to choose from right now? It was really hard to choose yesterday because they did the job. They did what they needed to do, and it was dirty, Gabi. It was dirty work. It was dirty work. And yes, Castillo on the left side, man.
I like his performance.
Nobody talks about Castillo, and I mean, we're going to have to start talking about the game because I don't want to take the fire away of Mozo. But we'll come back to all of the rest of Castillo. But Mozo did a magnificent job, not only for the chicotazo, que se vio, right? Because he did that to himself also, because he exaggerated that fall. And because I saw it, you know, it was pretty good. Producción says,
you were in the front row. Yes, you were.
I'm just trying to be nice. But I'm just trying to be nice. It was, you know, it was spectacular.
No,
not magnificent though, because that's a positive adjective. But it was quite spectacular. It was quite spectacular. And he didn't just do it over there. That one play where he hooked up with Piojo. I mean, where was this guy? Where's this guy born? He's like from another planet yesterday. So it was beautiful. It was, ahora sí, magnificent.
No, yeah, it was very pleasing to see the team overall, you know, how the team interpreted the situation. You know, it's pretty normal that, of course, we all wanted to win yesterday, and of course the players were the first ones to want to win yesterday, but the players had that cold mind of knowing that there's a second leg, and that there's still, you know, that there's still 90 minutes, that it's only one goal that you need, that the Estadio Azteca will be packed of Chivas hermanos, and of course it's I would really take that, that cold-blooded spirit of the team of not getting desperate, that we probably didn't get the result that we mostly desired. But that's something that I also would like to applaud from the team last night, that they didn't get desperate. They didn't go ultra offensive to then get surprised in a counter attack at the end of the match, and then we will all be now shaking our heads about it. So it was good to see the team with that force, with that fierceness, with that spirit, but also with that balance, with that cold blood of knowing that there's still plenty of semifinal ahead.
Agreed completely. Let's start talking about Chivas. But first, let us say goodbye to Mr. Mozo. He did a great job. Thank you, my friend. One day, hopefully, you will come practice your English with us.
Hopefully.
Oh my God,
That's
hopefully.
his thing. He come dance. His dance was... My students are doing his TikTok. I don't know what. They got to show it to me.
Oh, yeah?
I haven't seen
What?
it.
Like the barber one?
I don't know. He did something, and my students were like,
Yes.
Profe, we do a TikTok? And I was like, the barber, right? Cutting the hair?
Yeah.
Something?
He's like getting like a haircut,
Uh-huh.
and everybody's like, and once the song hits, I don't know what, they start like dancing. I don't even know what that song is. I'm old. I'm sorry. I don't know what song is that. But yeah, it's a trend right now on TikTok.
Right.
Well, my students are doing it. You're doing a good job, Mozo. You have a lot of Chiva believers now. Yes, today in the morning, they were talking madly about Chivas. So,
No, yeah, it was
And
good.
I think
Arriba a la Mozo.
I think it's one of the first, the few times that we've had like a lot of options for the MVP, because all the time it's like, is this one? And production is like, yeah, it's that one. But right now, like you had Tala, I had Piojo, like everybody had like a lot of options. But ultimately, I think Mozo deserved the call. Yeah.
No, yeah,
And not
totally.
only for this game, because I was going to say against Toluca, he did
No, yeah,
very
against
well.
Toluca.
Mhm.
He
Totally.
did really, really well. We weren't able to talk about that because this is our special episode. And in hindsight, Mozo also did a magnificent job in Toluca. For me, though, the MVP in Toluca was Castillo. And
That's safe.
but they did a great job, man. They were just, and we're looking at the numbers. Let's talk about Chivas Laroni. Let's stop.
Please,
Let's do it. We gotta start talking about it. Please, production, put us in the Chiva playoff mode. We're ready. We are ready. So veamos. What's going on? I love Marilu. Be nice. Look
No,
at-
I really enjoyed
Ay,
the
Dios mío.
comment.
I
There's
can't read that. Someone read it. Chicote misses the Akron so much that he wanted to kiss the grass. Pues sí, se llevó a mouthful.
No,
A
yeah,
mouthful.
she also said she also had a really nice comment the other day, earlier.
Hey, did you guys see that on TV? Because I couldn't see that on TV, but it looked kind of forced.
Which one?
Yeah.
The fall.
He really just landed on the. I didn't see it real well over here.
Oh
Yeah.
no, yeah, no, it was bad. It was
Yeah.
bad. No, yeah, like
I won't laugh. Then.
I got a little bit worried, and then I saw the
I was
reprise,
worried.
and it was a bad, because he wanted to place the hands on the floor, but he didn't. Like he was so fast. He fell down so fast that he just couldn't. He didn't manage to do so.
He wasn't able
And-
to put his hands in.
No, he couldn't.
No,
Like
it
he
was like
couldn't put his
face-
hands,
face
so he
to
fell
the
with his face.
Literally.
A face plant.
A
My
face
friends.
One time
Let
I
us
felt like
talk.
that way skiing.
I did that skateboarding a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't feel too good. Well,
No, yeah.
it does when you get up. And you still have your teeth. All right, my friends. Let us talk. Como vieron? There it is.
Oh,
Okay,
there
There
it
he
is.
goes. Oh, there's the TikTok. There we go.
Oh, my
What
jeez.
song
This
is that? We cannot play it, right? We cannot play
No.
it, right?
Can we play it?
No.
Oh,
No.
that sucks.
Copyright. No.
Well, if not, go to our TikTok at Chivas. There you go. Another reason for
Oh,
you to follow us
it's
on
amazing.
all social media networks. There's so much out there, my friends. You got to check it out. But production says that it's from Fade. F-E-I-D. I guess it's pronounced Fade. Is that something nasty? Is that like a no?
Yeah,
Right?
no, he's totally in. That guy's totally in.
Oh, I don't know. It's like that could be a double entendre. But see, what's up with them? What's going on with this? How can I say? This locker room that was supposedly broken 8 matches ago.
Oh yeah.
What can we say about our Chivas?
I even heard that they almost went to the punches. Doesn't seem like it.
Yeah. Just like last year. But look at them.
Yeah.
I think this is a wiser Chivas.
Oh no, that's
Wiser Chivas.
There's before we continue, I saw this stat earlier in the morning that Chivas reached its 6th consecutive game in Liga MX without conceding goals, the team's best streak in the league with clean sheets. So
that's incredible. And also, Tala Rangel is about to break the record, the historic record, right? Of minutes without getting a goal in his. It's going to be 549 minutes. It's just 10 minutes away. Just 10 minutes away from the record of not receiving a goal. That's impressive.
That record was from back in the day, because I remember it was, if I recall, it was Hernan Cristante, right, from Toluca, that it still holds that record.
Just 10 minutes, 10 more minutes, and it will be Talas.
Oh,
well, let's not talk about that. Okay, because that's the first step towards something bad happening. You know, when you're watching the match and they say, "Oh, he's a great defender," boom, and that's what happens. Yesterday, let's talk about El Akron.
I got there early.
It was packed. There was like zero parking because there's another event going on there. But I did not see a lot of Americanistas. That was my first impression when I got there. A lot of kids, which I love because of the family atmosphere. And there was a long line of Chivermanos who had received a gift when they entered the Akron. And what would you most appreciate on a hot May afternoon? Una cerveza. There was a line, Tecate, everybody, long line. I remember it was like at least 2,000 tickets, 2,000 beers were given out, something like that. I might be misquoting it, but there was a lot of chelas going on.
Oh, yeah.
It was incredible. It started with that, plus everything inside the stadium was in perfect order. And then we got to see our Chivas come out. And I got to say, they looked confident. After this, we got to talk about this. But they looked super confident. From the back four, for me, was the open of a great match. And like you said, Alfredo, people expected what? Entertainment. And I think that everyone that goes to something that you pay for, you expect entertainment.
Yeah.
If you know football, you were entertained. This was like Gladiator, that Gladiator scene where he throws the sword into the, up into the crowd and he says, "Are you entertained? Are you entertained?" Because it was an almost perfect match. If Chivas had scored, and we'll talk about that as well, because we cannot, not talk about it. But if Chivas had scored, those opportunities that were present in the game, then everyone would have been saying that this was a great match.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
That's my impression.
Oh yeah, personally. It was they would say there's this saying in football that it was a really fun 0-0. Fue un muy buen 0-0, especially from Chivas.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
And the truth is, I hear that also there were comments online about an equipo ratonero, which is, they were discussing that. And for people up in the U.S., what that means is that team that basically defends their advantage. Yeah. And they don't cross the midfield. But the truth is, I don't think América was playing ratonero. Maybe they did at some point, or maybe they thought about doing it at some point. But in truth, Chivas and Gago's essential first set of lineup, froze them in their tracks. And it was very difficult for America to reposition themselves. They tried. Look at the Chicotazo. That was them trying. Okay, they weren't able to try because our players, our extremos, our defense, our midfield was solid. It was tight. It was tight. And I hope we see that Guti, that foul on Gutierrez, man. Come on.
Right.
That was ridiculous.
Okay, it was
and that was the frustration. If you guys want to see, and who fouled him? Martin, right?
Yeah.
Come on, man. He's a forward. Why would he even do that? Frustration. So if you guys are wondering if we have them on the run, I think they're feeling it. I think they're doubting themselves more than we are doubting ourselves. And that's where you've been saying week after week, Gabi.
Yeah.
Aquí está el juego mental.
Good work. Yeah. It's part of being like, I don't want to sound cheesy, but emotionally stable. And at the end of the day, I think America knows that, I mean, Chivas was the best team at the end of the tournament. Like, they were like the best team that closed with the most wins, with the clean sheets, with everything in their favor. That's what I'm trying to say. And America had like their ups and downs towards the end.
Yeah.
So I think they know that. I think it will be so cocky from them to be like, oh no, we got this, especially in our house, in El Estadio Akron. And I think they both did it well. They played it very safe, I have to say. Chivas had the most opportunities. We know that. And like, we know those two of Marin and at least another one from Chicharito that could have done la chicharada, you know, like the back head flip thing. But it didn't happen, unfortunately. It would have been amazing to go to Estadio Azteca with the advantage. And definitely, I think Chivas had more opportunities than América had. So América was very defensive. And it was a very close game. Like we in Español, muy cerrado was what I'm trying to say. A very closed game. And América played it very defensive. And the most opportunities, again, offensively, were for Chivas. So that could be an advantage in some way. I mean, at the end of the day, we didn't capitalize the goals, but they were there, right? Like Malagón had work to do. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. And we have to play it again like that in El Estadio Azteca, but again, capitalize those opportunities. There's no tomorrow. We have to win in Estadio Azteca.
And you know what I'm confident about is that well, first of all, Chivas. I think that Chivas can display the good game that we saw yesterday. I'm totally confident that the team can also employ it at the Estadio Azteca. First things first. But speaking about the opponent, speaking about America, you know, these big teams such as Chivas, America, and other big teams. You know, when they go away from home, they're kind of allowed to, especially in an instance such as a semifinal, they're kind of allowed to have this, let's say, defensive standing. But even though America has a slight advantage on the series, I think that it's gonna be very uncomfortable for America to play the same way that they did yesterday at the Estadio Akron. That they do the same at the Estadio Azteca. If America does the same on Saturday, it's gonna get really uncomfortable for them playing at home because you're playing in front of your people. And what they're gonna say, what America fans at the Estadio Azteca are gonna say is that, okay, yeah, cool, we have an advantage, but please do something because there's still a lot of time ahead. And you might create this atmosphere of the home team standing ultra offensive, ultra defensive with this planteamiento ratonero that we were speaking about, and with the home team doing that, and that can get the people nervous, and the people can transfer that nervousness to the players, and they can just get into a circle of nervousness that we can benefit from. So I'm just saying that maybe America will not be able to play the same way on Saturday. And we can benefit from that.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to. It's a liguilla game.
Right.
It's a derby. You know, all of those things I also think go to the back of their minds. But America right now is not closing properly, you know,
Exactly.
and that's, like you said, our greatest advantage. We are closing properly. But again, sucios, we're playing a dirty football, you know, something that's not so pretty, but it's effective. It is an effective type of soccer, man. And if we see it from that perspective, I think we're going to win. We're going to win. And I don't think this time, you know how I am cocky. I'm a cocky guy, but I don't think it's going to be by much. I really do not.
No,
I
yeah,
really do not.
We're going through by one goal.
One, maybe two, maybe.
1-0.
It's gonna be tight.
It's going to be dramatic, tight, and nerve-wracking, and I don't know. It's going to be very, very, very tight. But I think we can get it.
Let me ask you guys to look at this as, and I know you guys do because we talk a lot, but as a glass half full. All right, it's 0-0. And personally, I finally got what I want, which is a one-match pass playoff.
Right.
Yeah? So now it's down to one match.
It's down
And
to
América can't play against this Chivas trying to take care of that kind of advantage. I mean, if they had scored against us here, you could play around at the Azteca, right? Because now you got one more goal. Hey, we got nothing to lose, baby. We're on the way.
Yeah.
So I think it's great, man. I love it. I love that we're going to play a final. Otra final.
Otra final.
Otra final.
Totally. Otra final. It's gonna be good. You know, it's we're down to it. You know, it's also positive that we're not going there with a lot of goals to score. It's only one, and Chivas' offensive power. I think it's too big for them to handle it. They're gonna have to do something at some moment of the match, and that's where we can also benefit from. I think also defensively we have this great stat of six unbeaten matches, 6 unbeaten goals during 6 matches. So I think that's gonna be good. That's gonna be positive because they might not be going with the same confidence up front than they would usually do. So it's just a couple of factors that we've been focusing on, mainly in the psychological aspect. You know, in the what the atmosphere is gonna be like, and definitely excited for that. For about that, Robert was saying that we're down to one match. We're one match away from being finalists.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys think it's that the Capital Rojiblanca is going to be a factor in favor or against, Gabi? What do you think?
I hope in favor. I mean, not for nothing, it's called La Capital Rojiblanca. We just have to wait and see. I'm pretty sure ticketing is already available and probably sold out. But sometimes in this kind of games, like they give like preference to the local team, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be packed with Chivas Hermanos, like 50-50 probably. I don't know, hopefully. And somebody was saying in the comment section, like, Chivas plays very well in the Estadio Azteca. Like, let's remember the last Aztecaso, shall we? The last Aztecaso, Guardianes 2020. We let them out to go into semifinals. So that was like the thing that Azteca can be in our disadvantage, but not necessarily. Again, we are facing Capital Rojiblanca, where we know we have a lot of Chivas Hermanos, and maybe sometimes some even say that there are more Chivas Hermanos than Americanistas in Capital Rojiblanca. I don't know. But it's going to be interesting, and it has to be a factor in our favor. Or maybe not even in our favor, or in this, you know what I mean? It's not going to be like so heavy. The atmosphere is going to be 50-50, I think. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Alfredo, what do you think? It's going to be 50-50? Is that going to be a factor? Will they feel our Chiva Vibra all the way down in Mexico City, or what?
No, I think there's going to be slightly more America fans. There's still going to be a lot of Chivas fans. I'm confident about that. But you know how sometimes the home team feels the pressure from its own fans, and kind of it just gets weird in the atmosphere. I think that could totally be happening, especially if Chivas if Chivas manages to have some moments of sustaining the ball, of attacking, of not letting them play, not letting them cross the midfield, I think we can get we have the capacity to to place a weird atmosphere at the Estadio Azteca, a weird atmosphere between the fans and the players of America, and profit from that.
I agree. They're going to feel more pressure from their fans than from ours, because
exactly.
Es un grande, right? And they talk about it. They talk about it so much. Odiame más.
And as arrogant, I mean, excuse the word, as they are, like right now, I'm pretty sure they're shook. Like, we should have won yesterday, blah blah. Somebody was tweeting about this. Like, we cannot not score a goal in the Estadio Azteca. Like they were shook. So yeah, the pressure is on us because we have to win one way or another. But they also have pressure on because they're not doing the best they can do, or at least what they've been showing so far in the season, right? So,
and like I said, nothing to lose.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. What's gonna happen? Like what's gonna happen if it's in the early minutes and you get Alvarado combining with Mozo and with Beltran or Pavel, and they make like a really nice play and almost score? People are slowly gonna get nervous. That's why I think it's important for Chivas to, in these sort of matches that you kind of want to play with the feelings of the opponent, with their emotional side. It's gonna be important for Chivas to, as soon as they have a shooting chance, even if it's long distance or mid distance, take it, because if you take those ones, they're gonna get nervous, and it's important to take those ones in order to to install that fear in the opponent.
So, my friends, we need to agree on something. What does Chivas need to do to go to the next phase, to go to the final?
Final?
Sí. ¿Qué tenemos que hacer?
I'm gonna recall the great Al Davis with the Oakland Raiders. Just win, baby.
Just win, baby. Just win.
Haters.
Let's take a listen to one of our people who were on the pitch. We're going to listen to las palabras del T-Batman. ¿Cómo te llamas, T-Bat?
Y el Tiva Sepúlveda.
Sí, gracias compañeros. Tenemos al Tiva Sepúlveda. Tiva, tus sensaciones después de este partido. Hubo mucha tensión, pero Guadalajara sigue siendo defensivamente muy fuerte, ¿no?
Sí, son buenas, la verdad. Yo creo que ahora ya empiezan a jugar muchos factores, factores de cuidado, factores de buena alimentación. Aquí cuenta todo lo que hemos hecho en el semestre y yo creo que esa va a ser una parte importante para definir allá el partido.
Oye, el Guadalajara hoy en ningún momento perdió el control del juego. Se jugó a lo que Guadalajara quiso con su ritmo y eso es importante, ¿no? Después de haber maniatado y secado a un rival tan potente ofensivamente como Toluca, y en esta primera edición del Clásico de México de semifinales también del América.
Sí, yo creo que fue importante la iniciativa que tuvimos, la iniciativa que tuvo el equipo, de querer mostrar nuestro juego, de querer el balón, de tener esos huevos de agarrarla, que aquí en estos partidos es donde yo creo que tenemos que demostrar esa parte. El equipo fue muy valiente para mí y yo creo que estamos muy bien.
Hoy se jugó bien, solo faltó el gol.
Sí, claro, la tuvimos también. Yo creo que también hay que ser contundentes allá porque creo que tenemos que ir a sacar el resultado, a ganar.
Ganar o morir el sábado y seguramente habrá muchos chivermanos apoyándolos.
Sí, esperemos que haya muchos chivermanos y de nuestra parte dejaremos lo mejor en la cancha.
Tiva, muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Bueno, ahí están las palabras del Tiva Sepúlveda. Con esto nos vamos, mi Toño.
Nos vamos, un 0-0 que esperemos se defina todo en el Azteca para las Chivas.
Ya, Cardi, con esto nos vamos.
Vamos, ojalá va a ganar el Guadalajara ahí en el Estadio Azteca. Gracias.
En unos minutos más nos vemos en las redes sociales de Chivas con el postpartido de esta semifinal de ida. Gracias por habernos acompañado. Chivas 0, América 0, todo se define en la vuelta. Gracias.
Lots of what?
Yes.
Eggs.
Yeah.
Exorcists, como diría Gollum.
Omega-3 and protein.
Who could say it better than Tiva? right? That was it. Yes, Omega 3. It was great. It was great. Tiba did a great job too since he's been back. A lot of those zeros behind have to do with him.
Yeah,
Him and Chiquete and Castillo and Mozo and of course Tala.
Our defense.
The defense. The better teams have always been built from the defense forward. That's the truth. So where can we watch? What's going to happen on Saturday? Where can we watch this match, my friends?
Isn't it Tuden? Yeah, there we go. So Saturday, May the 18th in 2 days' time. Now, in 2 days' time, be ready. It's the second leg semifinal, América Chivas at Estadio Azteca. If you are in, La Previa. Yeah, there we go. La Previa starting at 7 p.m., 1 hour before the match on the Chivas YouTube channel. And then we have El Post Partido also in the Chivas YouTube channel. So before the match, Chivas YouTube channel. After the match, Chivas YouTube channel for La Previa and El Post Partido respectively. And then for the 90 minutes themselves, if you're in Mexico, it will be on TUDN on VIX and also in Canal 5. And then in the United States, it's also in TUDN and in Univision, 8 p.m. Central Time of the United States. It's when kickoff whistle is set.
Also, important to let you guys know that if we go through and we make it to the final, there will be a post partido. That's important to mention. Previa, for sure, at 7 p.m. But if we go to the final, there will be a post partido. So stay tuned.
Yeah. Finals. It's raining finals here. Hopefully. It's
Production says, aquí nos vemos para celebrar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine Noti Chivas and we go to live together in one space talking about the game? Yes.
That'd be fun.
It would be something interesting. An amalgamation. Never before seen.
So this is the semifinal from last year.
I speak Spanish.
Semifinal from last year.
Yes. Look at that.
You know that we were just speaking about the fear that the opponent might have, and this plays, this plays its role.
How can you not love Mozo?
Yeah, it's todo corazón, that guy, man. But yesterday, he put on his Pelé shoes.
Oh, yeah, it was good,
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Esperemos que les demos por debajo de la lengua, my friends. Porque digo, we gotta win. And you know what? Production's saying 3-0 over here. And maybe we do need something like that. So that when we come into the final, whomever it is, and like we said before, it will be with that attitude.
Yeah.
Gotta win. Just like Tiba said. Con huevos.
With Omega 3.
Okay, my friends. We got tons to talk about still, and it's getting late, my friends.
Yeah,
let's talk about La Cantera, because we have a special report from Aguascalientes with Roberto Garcia, who was able to track the Cantera Rojiblanca. Let's check him out.
Un gusto saludarlos desde el estadio del Necaxa, donde hace unos momentos Chivas Sub-18 acaba de llevarse la ventaja sobre los Rayos en la gran final de la Liga MX Sub-18. Mi nombre es Roberto García y vamos con el reporte rojiblanco. Chivermanos, como lo escucharon, el rebaño sagrado se acaba de llevar la ventaja en la ida de la gran final Sub-18 de la Liga MX, 1-0 sobre el Necaxa, en un partido que fue bastante apretado. En el medio campo, sobre todo, hubo mucha disputa, mucha pelea, mucha intensidad. Ambos cuadros buscaron neutralizar las virtudes del otro, pero al final Chivas asumió este papel de superlíder del torneo y logró marcar al minuto 75 por vía de Víctor García, que saca un fogonazo impresionante dentro del área y así le da la ventaja a los rojiblancos, que disputarán en la casa del rebaño la vuelta de la gran final y buscarán su primer título en el circuito sub-18 de la Liga MX. Importante, chivermanos, pues manifestarle su apoyo a la cantera rojiblanca este sábado 9 de la mañana en el Estadio Akron, recuérdenlo, porque Chivas sub-18 buscará coronar y ponerle la cereza en el pastel a una gran temporada, a un gran clausura 2024, donde fue superlíder, donde fue el equipo que más puntos extras consiguió y que hoy en día tiene un pie y medio prácticamente en el título de la Liga MX Sub-18. Este es el reporte rojiblanco desde el estadio del Necaxa. Un saludo para todos ustedes.
Thank you, Roberto.
Yeah. Roberto Garcia, great job, great report from Aguascalientes. Akron, Saturday morning, gran final, sub-18. It's going to be a screamer.
9 a.m.
It's going to be 9 a.m. It's going to be a screamer. We know that our good friend Marcelo Amorelli is also going to be there on the pitch doing the part of the play-by-play and on-side commentary. So congrats to him again. He's going to be his first final. Que la rompa.
Yes.
El joven Amorelli.
Yes.
Que la rompa. And we got more great news. Gabi, Barcelona's coming to visit.
Yes, sir. So yesterday we saw the news that Chivas Femenil released about a huge team coming to Estadio Akron to play with our Chingonas in June 12th to be exact. Barcelona Femenino is coming to Estadio Akron to play a game against Chivas Femenil as part of Campeonas Tour 2024. So, I mean, by itself, by the name, by the team, this is going to be huge. And of course, this is going to be part of Chivas Femenil Pretemporada. So it's going to be an incredible experience overall for Chivas to have this kind of encounters. Remember that we already had 2 games with international teams. Back in 2022, we played against La Selección de Argentina Femenil. And in 2021, we also played against Inter de Milán Femenino in Texas. So it's going to be a very exciting game. At the end of the day, remember that Chivas Femenil is always about visibility and supporting the development of women's soccer in Mexico. And this only adds to the project overall. So this is very exciting news. It's going to be a very exciting game. Tickets are already available in Boleto Móvil. So please stay tuned, get your tickets because it's going to be a very exciting game. Again, on June 12th at 8 p.m. in Estadio Akron. What do you guys think?
Well, I heard that the tickets are flying already.
Yep.
Yeah, production told us there was about 6,000 tickets already sold. So if you want to be part of another historic event at Akron, please make sure you connect to Boleto Móvil, get your QR, and come join us. Come join Chivas Femenil. Let's see how they shape up against un grande de Europa.
And also, I mean, we have to be, if we're talking about resume, I mean, Barcelona Femenino is 2 times champion of UEFA Champions League Femenina, and also they're about to play another final on May 25th against Olympique de Lyon, I believe. It's the team they're playing against. So, I mean, if you are talking world-class top tier of the game itself is Barcelona Femenino. So we cannot wait. It's going to be a huge experience, not only for the players, but also for the club and also for all the Chiva hermanos that can attend the game. Next is going to be June 12th. Remember, June 12th at 8 p.m. in Estadio Akron. Run to Boleto Móvil web and app so you can get your tickets, and it's going to be an incredible experience.
Do it.
Excited.
And do it and tune in to us. Who knows? We might have something around you. Never know. Actually, we have something really special right now.
Yes.
Gabi, please tell everybody, tell the Chiva hermanos, because I saw you drank water and I haven't been able to. So tell the Chiva hermanos what it is we're going to do right now and why everybody needs to stop what you're doing. Okay? Pay attention. Put away your Candy Crush, all the other video games, right? Focus.
Crazy Taxi. Yeah,
Focus,
no, put it away.
This is big. Gaby, dinos, ¿qué va a pasar ahorita? I'm so excited.
Oh, okay. So, attention, all Chiva hermanos living outside Mexico. If you have an international phone number, it's very important that you please stay tuned because we are going to give away a jersey of Chicharito. So, this was an initiative of a webpage that was called De Regreso a Casa, and they made a dynamic where you can put your information and you can be eligible to win a Chicharito jersey. So, what if you are an international Chiva hermano and you have an international number? It's going to be a two-part sorteo. This right now, and we go to live specifically, we're going to give away the jersey for all our Chiva hermanos, or the 2,002K, I think, give or take.
2,883 international participants.
Yes.
So this is like...
If you were thinking that, hi, who is watching Chivas in English? Well, there you go. There are at least 2,880 something Chiva hermanos that went inside this contest or this giveaway, so to speak, about Chicharito jersey. So if you are an international Chiva hermano, stay tuned because we're going to give away a Chicharito jersey.
And there will be another one for people in Mexico.
Yep.
Right? So you have to pay attention, pay close attention, and follow all of our Noti Chivas, everything that's going on, because we're going to give another jersey away for those people who registered with a number that is from Mexico. Okay, so this is for our international participants.
That's right.
Okay, so we're going to raffle off from number 1 to number 2,883.
So you're telling me
numbers that we identified as international numbers. Okay, so everybody's eyes on this true random number generator. And let's see who's gonna do it. Let's do it.
We need a meme for this moment.
Let's see.
Now,
right. Is that the number?
Yes.
So whoever was caller number 761. Okay, we have your phone number, and we're going to tell you if you're one of the winners of Chicharito.
Expect the message.
We got it. Who's going to do it? Do it, Gaby.
Oh, is Javier Tapia in the house? Is Javier Tapia Javier Tapia a la una. Javier Tapia. Hi. Well, if you are Javier Tapia in the chat, or if you know Javier Tapia, please go tell him immediately that he just won a Chicharito jersey. Of course, we're going to contact you if you are not right here listening. But yeah, congratulations. And now you are the proud owner of a Chicharito jersey.
Wow.
And he's from Chicago.
He's from Chicago. No. Hey, could he be cousins with Rene and the folks?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he could be. Probably, because they're a close-knit team. Yeah? Of Chiva hermanos in Chicago. So hopefully they know him. We have to ask. But wow, another first. You guys saw it here on We Go Chu Live. Mis Chiva hermanos, Chiva hermanas, the time is coming for us to say goodbye. Don't forget, thank you for watching. Thank you, because we are always, always here for you. Javier Tapia, you're the winner. Hopefully we can get him here next program after we're in the final, of course. And he can come and talk to us and say what he feels about having won that jersey.
Yeah, of course.
We have to have him here.
No, it's good, you know, like he's gonna be in the. I already see Javier walking through Michigan Avenue with that rocking that Chicharito.
And he's Javier too, man. So it's like, hey, Javier.
Picking up everyone. It's gonna be good for him, yeah.
All right, put our money where our mouths are. What's gonna be the score
on Saturday for Chivas? It's gonna be a 2-0. It's gonna be a 2-0. We're gonna get 1-0. I don't know how early, but we're gonna get it. Then we're gonna keep controlling the match. America's gonna get desperate, and with a counter attack, we're scoring the second, and we're going all the way to the final.
2-0. Okay.
2-0. Yeah.
I like it. Gabby?
Oh my God. I am also going with a 2-0. I think the 2 goals are going to drop in the second half. I'm going to drop a lot of facts right here. Tala is going to break that record, of course. It's going to go with a clean sheet again, and it's going to be a 2-0. We're going to go into the final again. And I'm also going to tell you guys who I think is going to score the goals. I think it's going to be Piojo, and I think it's going to be Pocho.
Pocho with another pochazo?
Hopefully.
I would love to see one.
So
at the Azteca, imagine.
Yes. And he's with the calma.
Right. No, if I was from the other team, me calaría un chingo. It burns. It burns. Oh my God. My friends, you guys can see we're all upbeat. We want us to win. I don't know. I'm always the positive one. But I really think, I don't know. I just can't say. I want to say like 10-0 or something ridiculous. But I don't know, man. I'm going to go 1-0. 1-0.
Gosh.
Voy abajo. Producción said 3-0. And I agree, I would love a 3-0. I'd love a 4 or 5. But I'm going to go with something safe because con ganar, me doy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See?
Oh, yeah, totally.
That's me right now. I do want to humiliate them. But I think if we get La 13, that will be humiliation enough.
But we're all looking very conservative, like 2-0, 2-0, 1-0. But we are all agreeing that they are not scoring anything.
Yeah.
So
right.
That's good.
Agreed. Yesterday I went in with my older son. He was like a little nervous and he said, "Hey, Papa," and I was like, "These guys are really offensive." I said, "We have the best defense." Right there, man. Right there with that solidity. If it were to be a goal, it have to be a really good one or a big or una desatención, when someone didn't, lost their mind for a moment, wasn't paying attention, focused. That's the only way you can score against these Chivas right now. That's how cocky I am. And I played defense almost all my life. So me gusta dar que recibir. En nuestros Chivas en la defensa están repartiendo, papá, regalos. And it's beautiful to watch. Beautiful to watch. So 1-0 or 1 goal above whatever they score. I don't know. They're not going to score them.
They're not scoring.
My friends. Everybody in the Chivaverse, we got to focus. It's time to believe. Ahora sí. Don't believe what the talking heads say. Turn off the volume, put on some music, watch the match.
Exactly.
Yeah. And enjoy.
Watch it on El Palco de Chivas TV if it's at the Estadio Akron. And also if you're in the United States, the Under-18 final will be on the Telemundo Sports platforms. If you're in the USA, Under-18 second leg against Necaxa. So it can be a fantastic, fantastic weekend. Thanks for reminding us of that. I skipped that one real quick. But the Under-18, yes, on all of our platforms. Don't forget, you got to send that Chiva bye. All my friends out there and all my enemies también, los quiero. All you guys have a beautiful, beautiful week. We'll see you guys on Wednesday, maybe. If we go to the final, who knows? We're in playoff mode. Right. Nos vemos, mis hermanos Chivas. I don't have that real school anymore. I got this one. Have a good one. Este es el original.
Next week, hopefully.
Remember this one?
Final chat.
Remembers this one.
Ahora, no existe la palabra cansancio. No existe. Trabajaron, se sacrificaron. Hace 5 meses que vienen corriendo.
El nene que levanta la vista, mete centro, cabezazo, gol de la Chivas. ¡Gol!
Tienen la oportunidad hoy. Compromiso y lealtad por ustedes mismos. Por ustedes. Vayan a buscar el partido. No sientan cansancio de nada. Sufran, jueguen y vayan a buscar el resultado, carajo. ¡Dale!